Hey guys, just watched Touka Ghoul Re episode 2, and oh my god, what an ending! I mean, oh my god, Kaneki was crying, man. Like, oh, when Kaneki went into the cafe, met Touka, he started like dropping those tear bombs, yeah. Like, I've never seen someone as pretty as you. Like she was smiling but sad, but somehow I've never seen a girl as pretty. Okay, this guy's totally foul, bruh. That was kind of cute and funny at the same time. I don't know what you guys think, but that was I guess the main highlights because it was at the end and also one of the big things. By the way, we saw Take rebranded as Re Cafe, huh? And then also it's funny that his Kaneki's or Heise's, those little friends didn't seem to notice the staring and the time between Kaneki and Touka. Touka is just still like hehe, like smiling on the outside but sad in the inside kind of thing, and then Kaneki's just again staring back at her sobbing, and it's like what the hell, like his friends don't see it. But okay, I give it a pass because they're trying to make it like a movie shit, and I give it a pass. But how Kaneki or Sasaki Haise found out that was because they were just passing by on the street, and he smells, oh, this coffee, I know it's gonna be good. That's what he says. Oh my god. Like, he says his, smell triggers. But anyway, and then they walk into the cafe, and then there's Touka, and then she smells him again. Like, she doesn't need to look or turn. She just smells him, and then, like, the response is like, kind of in shock. Like, that anime Japanese shock, and then as she turns, she realizes that it is Kaneki, and then she's like, oh my god, brother, Nissan. But anyway, we should first start with, yes, Nishio-kun, yeah, Kaneki, or Heise's memory triggers because Nishio, as they fought, Nishio's like, you're irredeemable, Kaneki, but Heise's like, oh no, damn, bloody goes out of control, man. Bloody goes out of control, and then the whole Ghoul Squad has to be called in Inspector. Blah 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 blah, like the team, a whole squad team, y'all. And then as they kind of surround him, and then they tell this investigator Mado to shoot a tranquilizer gun from far away at the top of a building, and then she does, and then Heise finally is tranquilized. And when he gets back in his building with his friends, Yuri, like, he decides, Yuri or Yuria, I don't know how you say it, but he gives some advice to him. Like, you cannot do this. You cannot put your life on prime before safety, something like that. And therefore you are demoted, he says. And then bloody Yuri goes on a rampage saying, you're just a girl, you a bastard girl, he says. And then the other little guys go, oi, mate, You shouldn't say that, yo, an asshole. You're disgusting. And that's out of line, brother. And then, out of nowhere, Sasaki then says, I think it was Shimaruzu the name, like, you are gonna be the captain. And then he is surprised. He's like over the moon, but also surprised at the same time. Like, are you sure? I thought this position is for someone's mother. And then, anyway, that's good for him. And then that bloody Yuri guy is like, yeah, and then he walks away. And then he also meets this another investigator. That kind of was that saved Sasaki. Or, he was in the team squad that tranquilized Sasaki. And then, yeah, it seems that Yuri doesn't like this guy. As he meets him in the hallway of a building, he says, how is Sasaki doing now? And then he goes, he's recovering well, something like that. And then, but then inside his voice is like, you bastard. He doesn't seem to like the investigator because some kind of story between, like, his father died because the investigator's father didn't save him and left him to be there, and then he died, and that is why Yuri hates the investigator. And it's funny though, man. I mean, I guess let's just see how it plays out in the storyline. And what other? Oh yeah, that Nishio-kun guy was also, another guy that we remember, and also the whole Taker thing. So, Sasaki Haise is Kaneki, and his memory is unfolding, is trying to come back, but he is suppressing it himself. He's trying to not go back. I don't know how he feels, but truly, but in this episode he says, even though this is my fake family, and I have preserved it within what I built within the last 2 years, I do not want it to go be for nothing. He tells it like he feels that in this episode, and he tells it to Arima. Yes, Arima, and that another white-haired sunglass guy. Yeah, and then Arima kind of like says, "Oh, yeah." He seems to understand and monitor Sasaki. So, and then he also seems to train him. So they start training there, like, and I think the last bit was with a pen in front of his face or something. But yeah, funnily enough, like, this Arima guy also kind of reminds me of Kaneki's situation, like with his white hair and the same kind of demeanor, behavior. But that seems to be it for this episode. Let me think if there's anything else. Anything? Oh yeah, I like that mother girl as well. That model, investigator model, who tranquilized Kaneki. She seems cool, man. Like, yeah, afterwards in the storyline, if Kaneki or Sasaki was to escape because of complicated situations, maybe he'd go, I'll take you, maybe he'd just escape and just try to be alone or make another organization, because fighting between ghouls and these investigators, maybe he will not agree in the future. Maybe he will just want to make this his different organization just to be alone. I think Mada will follow Kaneki. or maybe it could be the opposite, because maybe Kaneki would also have feelings. I mean, could be, but mostly respect for Mado, because she seems like a cool cat. But that is my thinking. And guess I could be totally and completely wrong, and we'll see in the future. Let me know what you guys think in the comment sections below. But yeah, it'll be fun to listen and read that. But that is about it. I'm kind of all over the place, but forgive me. This is all goofs and gaffs, and I like this episode. Yeah, it was kind of rushed, but because there were so many names and so many scenes just like passing by. Without getting too deep, but too detailed, but I get it. I like it. I'll give it a like. That is it for today. Thank you guys, and bye.